Hello and welcome to Rickster's Realm. I'm Ricky, and today's video is going to be all about why you're better than everyone else. I will have the timing figured out in the description box. Choose whichever group you are most drawn to. I'm going to get started with group number 1. If you chose the first part, welcome to the reading. Let's get into this. Group number 1, why are you better than everyone else? Let's see what we get. Group number 1, why are you better than everyone else? Okay, group number 1, why you're better than everyone else. There's something very stable and grounded about your energy, and I feel that there's something about how you're wired. You're a very reliable, responsible person. For some of you, I feel like you're a very hardworking person. I feel like you put consistent time, energy, and effort into whatever it is that you're doing, and that you see things through to completion. Something like that is what I'm getting. And I feel that what makes you better than everyone else, group number 1, it's how you trust yourself above and beyond other people. I don't feel that you're easily influenced by other people, and that you'll go about things in a way that feels right for you. You don't compromise on what's important to you. And again, that there's something very stable and grounded about your energy. This energy feels very trustworthy. What makes you better than everyone else? Yeah, there's a feeling here. I'm not sure for some of you if you've accomplished a lot within your world or you've been very successful within something with your life. And again, it's a feeling that, there's the completion of something, that you've successfully completed something is what I'm getting. What makes you better than everyone else? What makes you better than everyone else, group number 1? It's something about how you encourage people to go about things in a way that resonates with them. This is a feeling that even if you were to give someone advice and guidance for something, if that doesn't feel right for them, you would never push it on them to be like, well, you need to listen to me, like I'm right. Like, it's a feeling that, again, you may give guidance to someone, but if they decide to go off on a completely different path or do something different, you wouldn't give them a hard time about it. I feel you would encourage that. You'd be like, great, right? If what I'm saying doesn't resonate with you, then you should not follow it. It's that type of energy. Let's see what else we get. What makes you better than everyone else? It's what I just said, but we're looking at a different card. Okay, so what makes you better than everyone else? Yeah, you don't try to manipulate people. You don't try to convince people of anything. It's a feeling that, you may give people whatever information that they need, and then they do what they want with that information, but that you're not forceful with anything. You don't try to get people to side with you. You don't need to have other people agree with you. What makes you better than everyone else? It's a feeling that you let people live their life in a way that makes sense for them, that they're happy and confident with that. Even if it's something that you disagree with or something that doesn't resonate with you, you don't shift your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs about things onto other people. Yeah, I very much feel like you encourage people to go about things in a way to where it's like they're living their life for themselves, right? And not being influenced by other people or compromising on things that are truly important to them. What makes you better than everyone else? Okay, yeah, there is something about your energy here. It's very grounded and patient. Again, I feel like you're a very hardworking person. You put consistent time and energy into what it is that you want to bring about into your world. and that what makes you better than everyone else, you know what to invest in. Like, you know where to put your time and energy. And I feel too, like at any point in time to where something's not working or you're not getting the results that you want from your hard work, then you'll switch up the plan. Another message coming through here for what makes you better than everyone else. Group number 1, this is such a good energy coming through. You're wired in a way that you want everyone to be happy. You're wired in a way that you don't try to one up people. You don't try to then downplay or minimize something good that's going on for another person. I don't feel that you're a jealous, envious person. I feel like you're very helpful and supportive. You lift people up. This is a feeling that if you have to recede into the background for someone else to be in the spotlight, you would do that. Like, you're not selfish and greedy and need all of the attention. Like, you're not an attention-seeking person. I feel that you very much would share the spotlight, or that you would even, again, for some of you, I feel that you would have no problem like being in the background and letting someone else shine. Something like that is what I'm getting. You're not the type of person to steal someone else's thunder. And like, you can be happy for other people, even if things aren't going well within your world. You don't get into a miserable energy, right? Where it's like, well, things are horrible for me, so you can't be happy either, right? You're wired in a completely different way. Yeah, it's a really good energy. Let's see what else we get here. What makes you better than everyone else? Group number 1. Okay. What makes you better than everyone else? Group number 1. Bunch of random messages here. I'll just ramble. So let's see here. What makes you better than everyone else? There's something about your energy. It's very lighthearted and playful. I feel that you are an excellent friend. You connect well with other people. I feel like you can relate to a lot of different people. People just like you. People like being around you. They feel better being linked and connected to you. You help people see things from a completely different angle and perspective, to where you can help people, again, see things from a different angle to release themselves from anything to where they're feeling trapped and restricted within their circumstances. What makes you better than everyone else? Group number 1. Yeah, I do. I feel like you're a hardworking person. And again, that there's consistency linked in, connected to that. And that you're not the type of person to be like, well, all the easy work's done. It's hard now, so I'm just going to escape and you can deal with this nightmare. I feel like there's an equal give and take to how you're wired, and that you don't shy away from hard work or difficulties. And that there's something very fair about your energy, and just, it's very balanced to how you're wired, how you interact with other people. Another message coming through here. What makes you better than everyone else? Group number 1, you have depth about you. There's something of substance linked and connected to how you're wired. I feel that you form meaningful connections with other people. They're very memorable. And that what makes you better than everyone else, I feel that you're the type of person that if there is some type of challenge or problem, you want to deal with it immediately to get to the root issue of something, so that that issue can be fully dealt with. You can heal, you can move on, create a better situation, whatever it is. I don't feel that there's anything about your energy to where it becomes or remains stagnant, that you're always wanting to get things dealt with, to have the energy be the best that it can. Another message coming through here of what makes you better than everyone else. It's a feeling that, again, you don't shy away from hard work, and that you'll dive into more difficult aspects of things, again, to get to the root issue of something. You're not the type of person to put a band-aid over a bullet hole and just hope everything's going to be fine. You want to get, again, to the root issue. I feel you're the type of person, you want to dissect things to be able to understand it on the deepest level possible. Something like that is what I'm getting. What else am I getting here? What makes you better than everyone else? For some of you, you're extremely good at your job. So whatever it is that you do for work, you're really good at it. And I'm not trying to make your head too big here, but for some of you, you may be the best at what you do for what your work is. Or that you're singled out in some type of way. Do you know what I mean? Like even management's like clearly so-and-so, you know, they do more than other people, or that you're just better at your work. Or that you make it look very effortless. Like there's something about how you're wired, how you do whatever it is that you do. Yeah, it's a feeling that you can do it well, consistently. You make it look effortless, something like that. I'm going to pull one more card for this section. Let's see what else we get. What makes you better than everyone else? Okay, this is good. What makes you better than everyone else, group number 1? You're not the type of person to judge a book by its cover. I feel that you're the type of person you will really want to get to know someone or something, to have all the information before making a serious decision about that person or the situation that you find yourself in. There's something about your energy. You're not the type to just jump to conclusions, or you don't just blindly take on someone else's opinion of someone or something. Like you want to make up your own mind. Like you'll make your own decisions based on your experience with that person or whatever the situation would be, that you don't just go off of what someone else is saying. And those are the messages for group number 1. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that section of the reading. I really appreciate you taking time to listen to me ramble on, and I'm going to go on to group number 2. Okay, group number 2, welcome to the reading. Let's get into this. What makes you better than everyone else? Let's see what we get. Group number 2, why are you better than everyone else? Okay, what makes you better than everyone else? Group number 1. Group number 2. Let's get into this. We're off to a great start, already referencing the wrong group. Okay, so group number 2. What makes you better than everyone else is that you're the type of person to go after what you're passionate about. What makes you better than everyone else? There's something, I feel like there's something really fiery about you. You're very ambitious. I feel like if you have a strong feeling about someone or something, if you feel compelled to do something, good luck to anybody trying to stop you. I feel like you're wired in a way that you're going to go after what it is that you want. You take action towards what it is that you want. You take the initiative. And another message coming through here for what makes you better than everyone else, it's something about your priorities. To how you list things, to what, it's a feeling like you know what's truly important. You take your responsibility seriously. But I also feel that there's something about how you're wired, group number 2, that you still know how to have fun. Again, it's a feeling like you'll go after what it is that you're passionate about, but I don't feel that you would go about things in a reckless way. Again, there's something responsible about your energy and how you're wired. Another message coming through here, for what makes you better than everyone else. For some of you, you have a certain skill, ability, or knack for something. It's a feeling that, yeah, there's something that you do really well. You look really good while you're doing it. And that, yeah, you just have a certain knack for something is what I'm getting. And this could be linked and connected to something that you are passionate about. What makes you better than everyone else? Okay, all of these came out at once. All right. You're very optimistic. You're the type of person that you look at the glass as half full instead of half empty. Yeah, you're very positive. You're very optimistic about things. Even if the situation seems a bit dire, or it just seems like there's just no chance of it playing out to your liking, like you'll still try. And I feel for the most part, you end up being successful within things. that maybe other people wouldn't even consider, or they just would immediately shut it down, right? And think, oh, nothing good would come of that, that you can see things from a different angle. Another message coming through here for what makes you better than everyone else. There's something that has to do with your inner strength. You're a very strong person, and that you can draw on this inner strength when you need it. You're very brave and courageous. I feel that you're a very determined person, and that for some of you, what makes you better than everyone else, you have the ability or the strength to be vulnerable with people. Something like that is what I'm getting. Another message coming through here. It's not that it makes you better than other people, but I just feel like you have this about you that kind of places you in a different category. For some of you, you're just better looking than the rest of us. Like, and don't get me wrong, I do feel like that, you know, you're attractive on the inside, blah, blah, blah. You know, people say that, whatever, but that's not what I'm saying. Like, you're attractive on the outside. It's not to say you're not attractive on the inside, but this is coming through in a way to where, again, like, you're better looking than the rest of us. I feel like a lot of people fantasize about you. Like, a lot of people desire you, is what I'm getting. A lot of people want an opportunity with you. I'd be very surprised if you don't get a lot of attention. That's how this is coming through. What makes you better than everyone else? What makes you better than everyone else, group number 2? You go after what you desire, again, like what you're passionate about, but I'm not sure. For some of you, you might be quite indulgent at certain points in time. It's a feeling, okay, I'm not saying that this is exactly what you do. I'm not suggesting that people do this, but just to get the point across, there's a feeling here of you very much focused on doing things to where you feel satisfied. But the energy feels very indulgent. It's very enjoyable. It's very pleasurable. It's that type of energy. This would be like, again, just a silly example. This would be where tomorrow morning you wake up and you're like, you know what I really feel like I want right now is a piece of chocolate cake. So guess what you're having for breakfast? It's that type of energy. But I feel like other people would want to go about things in a similar way. For some of you, you may just go off of feeling, right? That it's like, you know, on a deeper level, you probably shouldn't have chocolate cake for breakfast, but you're like, so what? It's my life, right? Like, if I want chocolate cake for breakfast, that's what I'm having. And it's a feeling that, yeah, in some ways I feel you wouldn't feel guilty about it. You'd be like, well, no, this is what I want. I either have it here or I can acquire it in some type of way. And I like chocolate cake and I'm going to feel good eating it. Like, there's something where I feel like you'll go about things in a way to where you feel satisfied. And again, like, to be very indulgent with it, but it's like, I feel like you don't feel bad about it. Let's see what else we get. What makes you better than everyone else? Okay. What makes you better than everyone else? Group number 2 is, this is how you build other people up. What makes you better than other people? It's a feeling that, yeah, if someone was feeling down about themselves or like talking negatively about themselves, I feel like you're wired in a way that you would highlight back to that person everything wonderful about them, and that you would help them see it from a different angle. I feel, yeah, that you boost people up, that you'll say and do things to help people feel better about themselves, to increase their confidence or self-esteem, something like that. Another message coming through here for what makes you better than everyone else, group number 2. Okay, how do I explain this? You're not an idiot, okay? So this is coming through in a way that what makes you better than everyone else, group number 2? How do I explain it? You learn your lessons. Like, there's something about this energy that I feel like you learn from your mistakes, right? It's not to say that nothing bad ever happens or you never go off track with something, but I don't feel like you're the type of person to keep repeating the same mistake over and over again. I don't feel like that pattern comes about with you. It's a feeling that, okay, you see where you went wrong, you learn and grow from it, and then you go about things in a different way, that you don't keep repeating the same negative cycle. Something like that is what I'm getting. I feel that, okay, you know that saying, right? Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, definition of insanity. Yeah, we'd never be saying that linked and connected to you. There's something about your energy. I feel for the most part that you'd be able to pick up on that energy almost immediately and be like, yeah, I don't want to be wrapped up within this cycle. Something like that is what I'm getting. And then you would shift things, like you'd go down a different path, a different road, to be able to get what it is that you want. That's how this is coming through. You don't give up easily. If you're met with some type of obstacle or challenge on the way to getting what it is that you want, you're not like, oh, well, things got tough. Guess I'm not going to have that. You'll find some other way around it to be able to get what it is that you want. I'm going to pull one more card for this section. Let's see what else we get. Yeah, you persevere. You keep going. You don't give up when things get difficult. If someone challenges you, then you just find some other way of handling that issue. Yeah, it's a feeling like you'll stop at nothing to get what it is that you want. I don't feel this comes through in a selfish or sketchy way, nothing like that, but just to where you persevere and you just have this energy about you that you're not going to stop till you get what you want. What makes you better than everyone else? Group number 2. Okay, you have an excellent balance about your energy as far as being, I feel, very kind and friendly towards other people, but that you, how do I explain this? Okay, this is a feeling. I feel that what makes you better than everyone else, group number 2, you would let someone down gently, right? Let's say someone approaches you, they're interested in you. You're not going to be like, get away from me. You would never have a chance with me. You're not like that. You would let someone down gently. You'd say you're not interested. You'd word it in, a kind, friendly way, something like that. There's something about your energy. You treat people how you would like to be treated. Something like that is what I'm getting. This is interesting though, because for some of you, I wonder if that's happened a lot within your life, that you've had to let people down gently. Again, I think you get a lot of attention. So I wouldn't be surprised if you get asked out a lot, or you just know that there's a lot of people interested in you, something like that. But this may be where, again, you have to let people down gently. But again, I feel like you are within that energy, that there's nothing harsh, rude, or abrasive about your energy or how you interact with other people. You're very mature. You're very mature and wise. What makes you better than other people? It is, you have a high level of emotional intelligence or maturity about you, and that things are done to a higher standard is what I'm getting. So those are the messages coming through for group number 2. I hope you enjoyed that section of the reading. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to go on to group number 3. Okay, group number 3, welcome to the reading. Let's get into this. Okay, group number 3. What makes you better than everyone else? Let's see what we get. Okay, what makes you better than everyone else? Group number 3. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so what makes you better than everyone else? You're not a selfish, horrible human being. That's what makes you better than everyone else. There's something about how you're wired. I feel that you choose your battles wisely. You don't engage with like a petty, immature energy. I feel that, you don't entertain those type of connections. You're not interested in drama or anything chaotic. I feel like there's something quite peaceful and harmonious about your energy and how you're wired. I feel that what makes you better than everyone else, there could be something about how you're wired, group number 3, that if there is some type of conflict or argument, issue, just a difficult energy to deal with, I feel like there's something about how you're wired that you could diffuse that, that you could help settle that energy based on how you're wired. For some of you, you're able to look at things from different perspectives, and see things in a way that other people wouldn't be able to, or that you may have like clever or unique solutions to problems and things like that. What makes you better than everyone else? You have excellent interpersonal skills. There's something here about how you connect to other people, how you can relate to other people. I feel that you meet people where they are. And it's something where I feel like you know how to interact with a lot of different type of people. It's a feeling that we could throw you into any type of situation and you'll thrive. It's a feeling we could throw you into a nightmare situation where there's nothing but conflict, and you're going to find some way to create peace and harmony within that. Another message coming through here for what makes you better than everyone else. Again, you're not a selfish person. It's a feeling that there's an equal give and take to how you're wired, how you go about things. That, yeah, if anything, again, I feel that the energy that there's an equal give and take, or that you would go above and beyond. I don't feel it's ever set up in a way to where you're slacking and then someone else has to do a whole bunch more work because you're useless. It's not like that. Like, there's something about how you're wired. People love being linked and connected to you because, again, you do your fair share of the work. Things are made easier being linked and connected to you and your energy. Another message coming through here for what makes you better than everyone else. It's a feeling that, how to explain this? It's something about how I feel that you say or do what the rest of us are thinking or want to do, but maybe don't have the confidence to do. Okay. Anything to where someone would say, oh, I should have did this a long time ago, right? Like once you experience something, right, that you get enough confidence to do it and you look back on it and it's like, I should have did this a long time ago. It's that type of energy to where I feel like whatever that would be linked and connected to, that's your energy and how you go about things. But again, I feel this is coming through in a way of a comparison, linked and connected to other people, maybe not having the confidence to do what you have done or what you're currently doing, something like that. Let's see what else we get. What makes you better than everyone else? Yeah, there's something mature about your energy and how you're wired. Okay, you know how some people, they can be really petty and immature. You look at them the wrong way and they'll go out of their way to just get revenge. You're wired in the complete opposite way to that. I feel like there's something so pleasant about your energy and dealing with you. You don't pick fights with people. Again, you don't try to create issues where there are none. Something like that is what I'm getting. Okay, what makes you better than everyone else? There's so much depth to you. Group number 3, you're the type of person that you want to dive deep within your connections with other people. There's a feeling here that I don't feel you're interested in small chat. I feel like there's nothing superficial about you, that you want to have deep intellectual conversations with people. I feel that you can be very vulnerable with people on an emotional level. You want to connect with people in a deeper way. And there's something very genuine and sincere about how you're wired. I feel that you want what's best for other people. Your heart's in the right place and you have good intentions. What else am I getting here? What makes you better than everyone else? There's something about the connections that you form with other people I feel are very memorable for the people that you're connected to. They feel that they get something different with you. Again, there's something of substance here. There's something really good about your energy. I'm going to pull one more card for this section. Let's see what else we get. Group number 3. What makes you better than everyone else? Okay, what makes you better than everyone else? Group number 3. This has something to do with how you're able to notice the link or connection between things. I'm trying to think how else I can explain this. What makes you better than everyone else? Okay, for some of you, this may be linked and connected to where you very much trust yourself and you trust your intuition and you let that guide you. But the message goes further than that, as far as to where I feel that, again, it's a feeling like you understand that, yeah, this situation here is linked and connected to this other situation over here. But it's a feeling that anybody on the outside viewing it wouldn't be able to see the connection, though. Like, it's a feeling that you do, though. What makes you better than everyone else? I'm not explaining this well. Yeah, okay, this may be coming through more so in a way of things that you have experienced. Okay, for some of you, this may be that in those moments, right, where I'm like, this is connected to this, you might not know it. I think on an intuitive level you do, right? But that maybe you can't really even piece it together in that moment, but you know that you've trusted yourself on something, and then you see how it does lead you down a different road, or it connects you to someone or something else that will bring about what it is that you want. There's a feeling here that what makes you better than everyone else, I feel that there's something very trusting about you. It's a feeling like you have faith that you're going to land on your feet. There's something about this energy that, yeah, like you trust yourself, or you trust the universe. Something like that is what I'm getting. I'm going to pull one more card. I feel like there's still a little bit more information. Okay, what makes you better than everyone else? Okay, the messages I'm getting with this card here for what makes you better than everyone else. You're a very honest person. I feel like you don't try to manipulate people. You're not the type of person to twist things in a way. Like, there's something about the energy of this card. This feels like someone is trying to get away with something by being very manipulative, but it's done in a way that if the person was called out, they may kind of have a leg to stand on. I feel like you don't play those games. You don't omit information. You don't try to twist things. You don't try to stir up drama. It's a feeling that you lay it all out onto the table, and there's clarity and transparency linked and connected to you. Like, we know what we get with you. We know where we stand with you. You don't try to do sneaky, sketchy things behind the scene to be able to get what it is that you want out of a situation. You're very open and honest and go about things in a very authentic way, is what I'm getting. So those are the messages coming through for group number 3. I hope you enjoyed that section of the reading. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And that's it. I'm going to go away now.